मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय।
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय।
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय।
सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Good evening. How are you all doing? Keeping well? Only cloud, no rain. Good. Day before yesterday, we had to cancel your class. Hope all of you attended this online class. Was it okay? Comfortable? We wanted to help you. Okay. We knew actually how difficult it would be to travel in the train. So by 4 o'clock, we took the decision by 3:30 and passed on the message. So sometimes be prepared before coming for the class. If it is raining, you just check your cell phone once if there's any message there. There is no message by 4:30, you can start from your college or house. Right. Please see page number 75. The last quote in the page. You should work like a master and not as a slave. Work incessantly but not do slave's work. Pay as much attention to means as to the end. What it means? You should work like a master, not as a slave. Most of us, we are not aware though, work like slaves. According to our scriptures, if you work expecting the fruit and the result, setting the mind on the final outcome, then you are a slave. And he is a master of action who doesn't actually care for the results. You know, there is a statement in Gita where Krishna says, Karmanyevadikaraste ma phaleshu kadashana. You might have heard this. He was telling Arjuna, Karmanyeva adhikaraha. Oh Arjuna, you have the right only to act, not to expect the fruit thereof. Don't set your mind on the result and the outcome. Okay? What will I gain? What will I get if I do this action? Most of the times when you engage in action, this is the thought that comes into our mind. मुझे क्या मिलेगा? ठीक है मैं कर रहा है. What will I gain? All the time this calculation. That is actually slave mind, Swami says. You will get the result, definitely. Every action brings result, definitely. Good action brings good fruit, bad action brings bad fruit. Nobody can escape from that. So, but you should not set your mind on that. Why? Because God has given us only one mind. That mind which is totally preoccupied with the outcome or the result, or the phala, fruit, and won't be able to focus on the means. The second statement in this quote, pay as much attention to means as to the end. You'll become a failure, definitely, because your mind, actually half of the mind has gone to the result. As soon as you think about the result, mind will put the next question. Okay, you are putting in so much of effort. What if you don't get it? Then mind will say the next. So your time has gone a waste, your money has gone a waste, your effort has gone a waste. So every time when you think like that, will I get or not? Will I get or not? Fear comes. Once fear comes, you won't be able to focus on the means, on the effort. But effort to dilute ho gaya. Once the effort gets diluted, you are highly unlikely to get the result. Yes or no? So suppose you are not focused on the result. I work for the sake of work. I don't care for the results. Jo Bhagavan dega, main lenga. Bas. When you have that kind of attitude, where is the surrender is involved, you are surrendered to God, surrendered to the divine. What fruit I should get through this action, Lord will decide. I don't care for the result. Then you are a master of your action. All fear has gone away from your mind. Then from one individual, 1,000 people work will come. You will be able to work like 1,000 people. One will become 1,000. That much of energy and potential every one of us have. But all the time, what holds us back is, what prevents us from getting the results, what prevents us from getting actually the true fruit is this calculation. What will I gain? What will I get? What if I don't get? My money has gone a waste, my time has gone a waste, my effort has gone a waste. My parents have expectations on me, my friends have expectations on me, my relatives have expectations on me. I am going to belie all their expectations. Everything has gone a waste. That's why actually our spiritual masters ask us, work like a master, not like a slave. Okay, work for the sake of work. Only a hero will be able to say this. Tremendous energy will come, tremendous strength will come. Your capacity for action will go up significantly, provided you learn to work with detachment. Sangam tyaktva. Sangam. Sangha is actually the Sanskrit word. Sangha means attachment. So don't have any attachment, and without attachment, actually with fully detached mind, when you engage in action, you are more likely to get the results. Very simple principle. Ramana Maharshi, somebody had asked him, what is Karma Yoga? Now central government also has introduced a scheme named by name Mission Karma Yogi. It wants to train all the central government employees in this detached action. Why? We are actually a huge population, but when it comes to work efficiency, we are not doing as best as the West people in the West are doing. So though we have the philosophy, we don't bring it into practice. So mindset has to change. So this is my country, these are my people, I must give my best to the country. You should have that patriotic spirit. Or, I must give something to my society. When you have that spirit, actually more work will come out of you. All the time this calculation, mujhe kya milte hai, mujhe kya milega? Why should I do this? Why should I do this? Why should I do this? This is a petty-mindedness. When you have that kind of calculation all the time, you won't actually do great action. Because of that, actually, the efficiency of work is very less in this country. Of course, now they want to change that mindset. The first time they have understood that mindset of the employees is very important, whether it is a government establishment or it's a company. Unless that mindset changes, actually, you won't be able to produce great results. Somebody asked Ramana Maharshi, what is Karma Yoga? So he did not say anything. He was going to that, Tiruvannamalai, that mountain. On the way, he found a stick actually by the side of the road. It's not actually polished stick, it's very rough. He took the stick with him and he went to that cave actually. There actually he sat, he took a knife and slowly he started, removing all the rough edges on the stick. Continuously he did it and he made it into a perfect stick. Perfect stick to hold. So again, he picked up the stick and he was coming down. On the way, he found actually a cowherd. He found a cowherd and went and gave the stick to him. When he was working on the stick, he worked in such a way as if he would use it for the rest of his life. ఆ కర్మ దాని మీద పని చేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఎట్లా పని చేశాడంటే అది పూర్తిగా తన జీవితం అంతా తనతో పాటు ఉంచుకునేట్లు తీసుకున్నాడు, ఆయన చేశాడు, అంత శ్రద్ధతో చేశాడు. క్లీన్ డేట్, నైస్లీ యాక్చువల్ స్క్రేప్డ్ ఇట్ అండ్ మేడ్ ఇట్ టు వెరీ స్మూత్ స్టిక్, రైట్? బట్ ఆన్ ద వే వెన్ హీ వాస్ గోయింగ్ టు హిస్ ashrama again, he just gave it to the cowherd. And then he told his disciple who was just next to him, who had asked him the question, what is karma yoga? This is karma yoga. You are totally involved when you are actually doing the action, but actually totally detached. You did not get attached to that stick, though you worked so much on that. That's karma yoga. Once you understand the secret, tremendous energy and tremendous strength will come. Your efficiency of work in whichever sphere you are will improve. Okay? Thank you. Nice evening.